If Trump was here, he'd be pissed. Friends, family, I guess strangers too. Why not? It's me, Doug, again and stuff. Back at it with another episodic masterpiece. Speaking of masterpieces, I'm dropping one in the toilet right now. I'm here at my hodl and just enjoying it. We're going to have fun today. In today's episode, we're going to go around and do stuff and, I don't know, probably piss off a local or two, maybe get punched out in the mouth, or maybe we'll take my car and we'll just rev it so hard. I'm thinking about putting the fucking cinder block over the gas pedal and just wherever it goes, and just say, good luck out there, car, have fun, and fucking, I just figured we'd run around and do some Grand Theft Auto shit.
You're a loser.
Last night, when I got up in the middle of the night, I tried to turn on some lights. None of them worked. See that? So I thought a circuit had been broken. Circuit breaker switch was out or something. No light here either. See that? Then I tried this one and blah. So this one has the entire switch circuit on it. And then within that big circuit, there are little ones. See? Bum, bum, ba-dum, da. So you can turn them all on if that's your thing. And you basically create the specific lighting that you want. I'm going to go for everything up. And then on your way out, if you want to cancel the whole thing, just hit this one. Kaboom. I walk around here with this briefcase like I'm a businessman. But really the only thing in here is the Dougalo Nation laptop. Hot cocoa mix in my coffee. Game changer. Let's take a walk down to that strange circle thing that I showed you the other day. As promised, if you were good, I would take you down there. So you've been pretty good. You did good for old dad. I don't know if you can even hear me on these next couple clips because it is windy as shit out here. Look at the windiness. I think these are here. So you can test out the skill your car has on getting over objects when you drive through here. I didn't realize this, but none of the rooms in the back have balconies, only a few in the front. I don't know what this is, medical offices, I think. But this circle thing out here that kind of looks like a dog park from far away, I'm guessing is a storm drain, reservoir, whatever, that really should only delight you if you are a duck. I was wrong, it's not a storm drain reservoir. It is the world's greatest storm drain reservoir because it has a sidewalk all around it with benches. This is the most excellent use of a storm drain reservoir I have ever seen. Let's walk it. What can we learn about walking in a circle? Well, it's time to update the fence, which is sad because
This is very new, and it's already time to change out the fence and put a much better product in place. As you can see, this one's drunk and has fallen over, trying to leap in. So it's basically right here in the middle of all these medical buildings, hospitals and medical offices, and what an absolutely perfect idea to make use of this stormwater runoff reserve. This is where your stormwater goes in parking lots when it goes through the giant grates that you don't want to drop your keys in. That water ends up here, in part. So why just have this big ugly thing sitting there? Instead, make it a pretty thing and put some benches around it. I hope you're as impressed as I am. That's cool, I think. Here is a little house that the henchmen live in. If you want to get your henchmen on, just come to this little house and initiate the secret knock. This town's version of the Washington Mall is right here. Beautiful. Beautiful. What a nice use of all your tax money. It was extremely hard to park in here last night because every spot was taken. Except for a few little spots, which I could not get my big van in. Then I found a cute little corner spot. Wow, look how windy it is. Look at this street lamp. Drunker than freaking Otis on Andy and Mayberry. Anyways, I found this little corner spot that I was barely able to squeeze my van into, even though I was nut rubbing the curb. I finally got in. One thing I've learned in my life, with enough nut rubbing, you can get stuff done once in a while. Keep on trying. Before we get our moving out of the house adventures on again for the day, we're going to pop into the Vihode White Castle for some slider heart attack in a paper sack action. And we might, if you're good, we might run to the store first as well. You can learn a lot about the world around you just by sitting in a White Castle and listening, ear hustling on other people's conversations. There was a party of three that came in, purchased a giant enormous crate case, which is like a giant suitcase of White Castle sliders. And they said it was because they are from the Cleveland area where White Castles do not exist. So they were taking all that good stuff back home, all the yumminess. And I also ear hustled some weather information while in the castle. The verdict is that there's going to be a hellacious storm headed our way. So we have a couple options. Do we take refuge in our hotel room and watch Stormageddon out the window? Or do we jump in Clifford and move more crap out of my house? Well, which one makes for better shots on a video?
You ain't people watched until you spend an hour in a Walmart. You think you've people watched? You think you've lived? You ain't done shit until you spent an hour in fucking Walmart, dude. It was some Hills Have Eyes shit up in there.
Well, I'm attempting to get back to my house. I thought I knew a shortcut, but it turned out to be a huge detour as I zoned out. But it landed me here temporarily, whatever this is. Some kind of covered bridge, which is fun. There's a lot of people in Ohio who make a big deal out of covered bridges. And they, go visit all of them and have picture boards of their covered bridge Ohio adventures. Home sweet home once again, baby. Oh, baby, yeah. Let's see if my realtor ever did come for the lawnmower like he said. Nope. It's still here. He sent me a text, I don't even remember when, said I'll be there tomorrow, which was already like 2 days delayed. This guy, he's either moving fast or not moving at all. Just depends on what it is. But I couldn't even remember what he even said in this text. I was in and out of sleep. But I think I'm going to do the garage today, get this shit done. Look at all this crap. There is no way this crap will fit in my freaking storage unit. I'm highly considering just getting another storage unit real close to this house, like a big ass one, and just putting all my crap in it pretty much over the next 2 days. And then after I buy the new place, traveling back out here, an hour away from the new house, and going through everything and moving stuff in the proper fashion. But for now, it's like, I don't know, packing all this crap into my storage unit I have now is just not going to work. It's not going to fit. It's not going to fit. It's not possible. We're talking freaking a pipe dream here. So, I don't know. What should I do, guys? Tell me. Hey, guys. It's me, Doe. I'm out here on my porch eating some popcorn. But I might spill a couple pieces. I wanted some, but I quickly decided I'd just throw it out here on the porch for the birds, dude. Am I in the shop? It's raining corn. Hallelujah. I think I've lost it. Setting up a little camp here in the bedroom, as you know, but we got a little problem. See, this chair, that's not really a camping out chair. This fucking hair chair needs to go into the damn storage unit. Luckily, today at Walmart, I done bought me a van life chair. Let's take a look at it and see what we think of it, okay, guys? Now, this is more like it, eh? This here is more like it. Yeah, look, it comes with instructions. If you've ever even thought about reading instructions to a wad-up chair, you're a psychopath. Got me some lights at the store today when I was at Walmart. Look, these hang on your fucking neck right there so you can see you're moving. And I got this red flasher for whenever I want to signal for help, dude. Actually, I got this red flasher for this. Check this out, dude. Boom, bam. That's not why I got it, although some of these are fun. I got the red flasher for this reason right here. Boom. Because I can stick that right to the fucking top of the storage unit and it's like daylight in that thing. Remember when I was complaining that I can't move in the dark? Well, I can't seem to stay awake these days, so
schedule's just getting moved all over, and you gotta make contingent plans, you know what I mean? So God bless America, and my name's Doug, and I approve on this stuff that we're talking about. My dash driver just dropped off some Chipotle, and he was out here blasting like rave music. Whew! Why am I sitting here in a house with no water and no heat, eating Chipotle on a fold-out table when I got about half an hour across the state? I got a big, beautiful, comfortable hotel room. Oh yeah, because I got to fill my van up full of shit and do a load tonight. At least I'm going to try to do a load tonight, if you know what I mean. I spent way too much time at that temporary desk in this temporary campsite, making a video, getting it ready, eating that Chipotle, and a couple other things I did. So now, behind schedule as usual. Let's get back to moving stuff into the van. And on a good note, it's freezing fucking cold again. Unlike earlier today, it was like tropical. Who in the actual fuck takes a look at this house and wants to make an offer on it? What kind of person you gotta be? This house, I tell you what kind of person you gotta be. You gotta be a person with money. More money than I had to screw with it. Like, why is there a random water turn knob? Not that one down there, but the one above it, above the white wall part, in that, like, see it up there in that insulation? What does that water line even go to? Sprinklers on the roof? Makes no sense. This power line here comes from the outside world and goes down into this box. Look at all that stuff. Ay. Who wants to take on this project and thinks it's worth it after they're done? Somebody with a whole lot more money than me. Ugh. I hope I never look at this room again. Did you hear me making that noise? It's genuine. It stresses me out to look in there. Ugh. Okay, let's be done with this, shall we? The good thing about working out here in the garage is the layer of dust that's on everything. And I am deathly allergic to dust. So tonight at the hotel, it's going to feel nice laying there for hours, hacking and coughing, not being able to fall asleep. Well, the van is fully packed now. 99% of which came only out of this garage, and the garage looks the same. A full van load, like I said, is a small drop in the bucket, which is so frustrating. So I'll have like, a week and a half left? And if it gets down to the wire, I guess I'm renting a giant ass truck and doing the best I can up to the last minute. And if all else fails, I'll just tell the new owner to give me more time. Maybe I should move everything out here in the garage and then work from there, even after the place is sold. I doubt it'll come to that, but at the same time, I'm not sure if I can doubt it'll come to that. Earlier, I saw a giant freaking mouse over there scurry across, and then went across, and then slip out in the crack of the bottom of the door. Something tells me that's nothing compared to what I'm going to see at the new property. Speaking of property, I just need to find the right long-term stay hotel, I guess. But I can't do that either. Economically, that would disrupt my plan. Just like this house is a disruption of the plan. But
Easier said than done, my friends. You got to keep in mind, that hotel is top-notch accommodations all the way around. Something this property and the new property cannot even come close to giving me. Not right now, anyways. Also, while I'm on the subject, always double and triple check that the lights are turned off in the garage because I'm OCD. CDs, compact disc, OCD, outstanding compact disc. Anyways, while we're on the subject, and we shut these little... Oh, I got a chocolate payday. And a Pizzy, rather a Coca-Cola. Cock Zero. Got me a Cock Zero, guys. Anyways, while you're talking about this, I'll go ahead and say this to get you off the subject. I was looking again at the new property, some pictures that I had taken during the walkthrough, and I know I could have shown you those pictures a long time ago, but I want to do a proper, real, full walkthrough video. Anyways, like I was trying to tell you, oh, I'm so grimy. I have like no clean clothes on me. I need to pack up this camp, head back to the west and drop that crap off in storage in the storage unit. And what else? This is kind of a cool picture with all the wood around me. A dude surrounded by wood. Don't look into that too hard. So what were you talking about? Yeah, so I just can't wait to be done for the night. Get this crap into storage, then double back to the hotel and wash up. I feel sorry for that hotel because they're getting like 80 pounds of dust and mud and just sweet regret washed down their drains tonight. And that's going to clog everything up. They're going to have to call fucking the drain people, and the drain people got to get out of bed. Did you know that if you pack up a van in the rain that your shirt gets wet? And if you don't have any other clothes here at the house, you just have to wear that wet shirt. And did you know that it is extremely cold and uncomfortable for the entire remainder of your visit here in this shit house? So remember how I told you I'm going to unload the van at the storage unit before I head back to the hotel? Yeah, that part's not going to happen. I'm over it. I'm dusty. I'm cold. I got a hot shit in the chamber. I'm heading back home, a.k.a. the Hotel de la Casa. Guys, I'm driving, guys. See, I'm headed to the hotel. I wish I had the energy to go to the storage unit so I don't have to do that in the morning. Basically, whenever I get around to doing anything tomorrow, the first thing I'll need to do is empty out this van into storage, which is I was about to say, that's the faster part, but now that the storage unit has so much crap in it, it's like an origami, Tetris, Jenga game. I don't know why I said origami, but it's like a big game of Jenga, trying to get everything to balance and not fall. And yeah, it's just a royal pain in the ass and holler. So I am heavily considering getting a second storage unit, much bigger one. That way I don't have to worry about it. And then when I get my keys in the new place, I can start putting stuff in my garage and sort it later and quickly get out of those storage units altogether and be 100% rent-free, just like I am already now 100% mortgage-free. Blah, blah, blah. What a fun time. And, I may never fully get moved out of that house, my old house, because I don't have it in me to move my stuff out at a regular base. I go like 4 or 5 days where I take a load over to the storage unit and still make it to work and all that, and pull late nights finalizing the video and stuff. But I normally just run out of steam after about 4 days of that. Then I have a day where I can't do anything but rest because I can't keep my eyes open. When I was in my 20s, I didn't have much to move, and I had a lot of energy. Now I'm moving out of a 5-bedroom house that I had the money to fill up with crap now that I'm an old man and I'm moving with no energy because I'm an old man, moving by myself. Someone asked me today, well, don't you have family that'll help you? And I said, you know how like people normally have family, which is blood relatives they trust and enjoy being in their company? Yeah, I don't really fit that description. The answer is no. There's not a single person on this planet who has been in contact with me who is unaware that I'm moving out of a 5-bedroom house by myself. Let me tell you the whole list of people out of all those people who have volunteered to help me. Exactly. If they did volunteer, I probably wouldn't take them up on it, except for like this and that. Like, okay, today I'm moving this giant ass couch. Thank you for being here. The rest I can get as I go. When it comes down to like my last 3 or 4 days, that might be different. But for now, I'm trucking along. So on one hand, I don't think I'll be able to finish on time. But on the other hand, I wouldn't take help because I'm kind of moving along at a pace that might work out. I don't know. I feel like when you have people coming and going, it just adds to the chaos and hecticness because I'm already like my own worst enemy when it comes to my schedule. Because one day I'll be killing it, and the other day I'm just like zoning out, playing around with a flashlight and batteries, and or doing stuff on the computer while an hour of good moving time just goes out the window. All right, I'm going to concentrate on driving because it's rainy and some dumb dick is tailgating me with their bright lights on, and I have no way to push my mirrors back at them because, yeah, not in this van. But anyways, wish me luck. Drop the camera, but wish me luck anyways. Listen to the soothing sounds of the rain hit the top of the van. Listen. That's going to be very peaceful and relaxing to listen to when I am out camping and van lifing here in the near future. I imagine a lot of our nights in this van will be inside of the safety of my new garage at the new property. But plenty of nights will not be because they'll be away from home. However, I don't know if I'll do a lot of traveling far from home in this gas guzzler. But exceptions can be made. If I hear more of this soothing rain, I might just have to go for it. That might be worth it. Not really. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that to end the clip.
It is so freaking miserable outside. I walked across the parking lot to come in, and the rain is cold. And believe it or not, the rain is wet for some reason. And it's just, it felt so fucking good to take my wet clothes off and to feel some dryness against my skin. If it's rainy again tomorrow, I don't think I'm leaving my room. Or the building, I should say. I'll go downstairs and look out the window to feel like I actually moved my legs. But I'm coming right back to this room and doing absolutely fuck all if it's raining tomorrow. I'm over it. You don't get it. You just don't get it. I'm over it. Moving in late winter by yourself sucks ass. Multiple asses, I should say. Hot shower felt so fucking good after moving dust all day. After packing dust blocks into your van all day. Feels so good to stretch out. No pressure of doing anything for the next fucking 50 hours. Although, I have the tendency to put pressure on myself. Especially after I wake up with no alarm. I'm like, wait. I woke up without an alarm? Oh my God, how many hours did I sleep? What did I miss? What could I have been doing instead? I think that comes from a deep place of insecurity. The internal reality of knowing that it is me and only me who takes care of me
on any level. So you have to be hard on yourself to accomplish things because you know damn well you're a phone call away from contacting no one who would ever try to help. No one who would ever even call you back, let alone actually help you. See what I'm saying? But I got the munchies so bad right now. It's like 2 a.m. I cannot tell you how freaking bad I want to go to the store right now. There's one place right now I know I could go is guaranteed to be open. It's like a freaking crack addict who knows what alley to go to for his fix in the middle of the night. An addict knows the spots. And I am a full bloat food, junk food, sugar, carbonated drink addict. Full, totally, completely, fully addicted, helplessly addicted. Maybe I shouldn't say helplessly. Maybe I should retrain my outlook to say I can kick this addiction when I choose to. But anyways, I'm not even physically hungry. But what I've learned in exploring and trying to understand food addiction is, one, it affects everybody in a different way. So I had to learn and try to figure out and take inventory of how it affects me. What kind of food addict am I? And I'm the food addict that finds more emotional, psychological torture over having the munchies than actually being physically hungry. Being physically hungry does not bother me nearly, not even close to as much as just wanting to eat. That's what we call in the industry having the munchies. And your boy's got the munchies right now because I want to go to bed. So it's so nice to go to bed on a full, happy stomach after you've been entertained through your taste buds. It's comforting. So someone who has, in many ways, no body takes comfort in other things. Like, I guess when you're a child, you have a full dinner. So you associate eating with family and security, because who do you have dinner with as a child? Well, hopefully you've had somewhat of a normal childhood and you've been able to have dinner with family. But if you didn't, and that's not a part of your childhood, and dinner was a struggle, then you may not rely on food as a comfort, because for you, growing up, perhaps food was not a comfort. Perhaps food was a really difficult thing to come across. So you might take comfort in whatever brought you comfort at that time. What brought me family and comfort was food. Endless food, potlucks, family get-together. And my sister, my mom, and my grandma are like professional cooks. They don't do it for money, but they could. Like, they could start a restaurant today. My grandma made the world's best breakfast. And you know how every breakfast is good? Except for the continental breakfast I had this morning, which was a flavorless bag of dog shit. But you know how every breakfast is good? You can't screw up breakfast. Well, my grandma changed that model because she can actually she's passed away, but she could make a ham, egg, and cheese with whatever she did to it to make it better than the way ham, egg, and cheese is supposed to taste. You could start a restaurant and make this, name the restaurant this product that you just invented. And my sister could make the green bean casserole. Same thing. You know how green bean casserole is good? No, it's not good because you haven't tried my sister's green bean casserole. My ma's can cook anything you can imagine, Ramsay style, okay? And she used to make beef stew with biscuits baked on top, the old shepherd's pie, right? That was my go-to, okay? Well, That's a childhood of good, plentiful, family associated meals. The more food there was meant the more family that was at the house, because a lot of times family would bring a bunch of food with them and we would all eat. Like everyone, you know how like I guess a normal family has a potluck once in a while, but I felt like my family growing up, every get together was a potluck because people would bring shit over. I don't remember like us having to supply everyone's food, because normally like grandma showed up with food. We had family that would come from Toledo. It's like 2 hour drive. They would show up with food and pies and all this stuff because it was part of giving. You don't just show up with a hug, you show up with a carload of food for everybody. So not only are you sitting around dinner having your dinner that one or two people made, but all the stuff on the table, like 15 to 20 people made and brought. So you have endless options, right? And sometimes there was competing dishes of the same thing made, but they tasted different because two different people made this shit, right? So that was fun. Eating and associating a good meal with good family was fun. Well, when all that goes away, I can't go make a family want to know me again, but I can go down to the store and get a meal in 2 seconds. I don't know if that is the core of my food addiction, but I think it's a good place to start. However, I just want to let you know, right now I'm struggling. Your boy is struggling, wanting to go eat. As I look at my fat jowls in this camera, wanting to go eat right now. But I did that last night, as you probably saw. I slammed into my face Taco Bell at like 2 a.m. and then fell asleep in this bed in this shitty hotel room compared to my last one, and woke up in the middle of the night puking. I literally went to that bathroom and yacked in the toilet for like 5 minutes, because what happens is I have the heartburns, and it's not just that, it's like at night when my body's trying to sleep, this system shuts down. Like the employees go home. So all that crap's got to go somewhere. And normally it goes, bleh. I have involuntary bulimia about once a month, about once every 2 or 3 months, because if I eat too late, I'll yak. A lot of times I can eat late and I'll be fine, but I might like wake up and feel the heartburn and have to cough because it comes up. So you have to cough it out and then drink a little water and take another freaking Pepsid and go back to sleep. But last night I woke up puking. So tonight I'm struggling with 2 things. Well, the one thing, not giving into the munchies, because I don't want a repeat of last night, and I don't want to be the fat guy forever. I want to figure out what it looks like. I want to figure out what it feels like to feel the way I used to. I don't know if I'll do that. I just know the struggle's real. And I do have days where I don't care. I'd much rather eat and be merry and get the heart attack than feel good and fit and attractive and confident and all these things. That's true. So that's probably like bipolar side syndrome, side effect. You know, so you have a food addict, you have someone with addictive personality, hardcore addictions in the family, if that counts, and you name it. But that's me. Part of me, I guess. Anyways, here's what's coming up in the next few days, my friends. I have to do some laundry at some point. I'm going to try like hell to get a blue duck. I have introduced the duck toy vending machine into these videos for a reason. I thought it would make cutesy content, but now it's not even about the content. If I don't get a blue duck by the time that machine goes empty, then life as I know it will have been for naught.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go to a farm and purchase a duck and then paint it blue so I can have a blue duck that far outweighs the blue duck I didn't get, which was a little toy minute. You seen him. You seen him in my videos. Ridiculous. I'm almost 40 and I'm in love with the little squeaky ducks. I just think they're funny. I love anything that's funny. So, like the other day, I saw a guy on a motorcycle and his helmet looked like a giant plush head. Like, it didn't look like a helmet, it looked like he was the head of a teddy bear. And it was funny. I would never ride around like that. Although I do want to get a bike and do want to get my motorcycle's license, I would never do that. But I like that and would be more likely to collect a toy of a guy on a motorcycle with a teddy bear head instead of a regular human head, because that's funny. You see what I'm saying? You getting me? You're getting me, right? I don't feel like I was much attached to physical objects as a kid, but I think I am more as I get older. Like, as I lose all hope of a normal social life, I find new things to replace it with. Like what? I don't even know. Because I collect things, but I don't think any of my collections are crazy, because a lot of times I don't think to go shopping for more of them. I'm trying to think of what I collect. I do like to jam out on some coffee mugs. I collect t-shirts of places I've been and done, but on the other hand, I do need more shirts because I'm fatting out of literally all my old clothes. And what do I collect? What else? Well, I collect the stickers now, and I think the stickers are funny. The poo food stickers, turds instead of nerds, Ploppa Johns instead of Papa Johns. Come on. Ham turder helper instead of hamburger helper. Come on. Captain Chunks instead of Captain Crunch. See, we just laughed. You and I are laughing. Well, you're high, but I'm laughing genuinely. You see what I'm saying? Because they're funny. And I guess as I've gotten older, I've learned to laugh more. My childhood had some pretty tense, dark, secretive things that were very hard to live with. And at times, it was easier for me just to be the entertainer and be the clown because I was accepted. And my secrets were not being investigated if I was performing and entertaining. Now, I don't know if that's what it was psychologically in my head. I just know that that would make sense if that were the case. But I found a lot of refuge in just being the entertainer, being the clown, and being the funny guy. And that's not went away. Dude. That's still there. So there's that then. There's also this then. Ready? I lost my train of thought, and that's okay. But anyways, like I was saying, we need to get some laundry did in the next day, the next video, whatever. And we need to drop off that crap in my storage unit. We need to apologize for not sightseeing right now. This is a era of Juggalo Nation. You know how like every shows have every series has like season 1, 2, and 3. That was the plaid shirt era. And then there's a new producer and the show shifted more toward this. And then like for 2 seasons it was that era. And then like for 4 seasons it was the era of something else. You get me? I'm sorry. I'm rambling like a fajackler because I am tired as shit. Not nearly as tired as last time. But on that note, we got stuff to do because I have obligatory things I got to get did before we can go back to our regular routine fun. That is why I work hard to try to make this stuff at least fun for you guys.
because I made the decision to do it daily and I don't want to go back on that. I want to keep doing it. Plus, I think what I'm doing right now is a story that can be told. It is a traffic driver. So, why not go public with it? What the fuck do I have to hide? I meet so many people on like the comments and the email and the dating apps. There's so much they're hiding from public view. And my question is why? Why? So what? I told a dick joke while taking a shit. I've told 854 and a half dick jokes while shitting on my content. Who cares? We all shit. When you are in an elevator and someone rips ass, people laugh hard, but they don't let it out until they get away from everybody. Why? We all know that a fart is funny. It's just how we're wired. It's like, why is sex taboo? It makes no sense. Didn't you go through puberty? I know I did. I think I went through like 8 puberties because my sex drive is higher than Snoop Dogg, dude. But why is it taboo? It's taboo because someone said it was. But in real life, we all know it's as strong a thing as anything else. So, all I'm saying, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm saying I love you and we got stuff to do and we're going to have fun when we do it. But in the meantime, we're going to do some less visually stimulating things, but I'm going to work hard to try to make it still cool for you. Because I love you and I respect you and I appreciate all the new people jumping in, sharing the videos, subbing up, writing comments, throwing out emails and all that stuff. I read everything. I try to respond to what I can and all that. And we're doing this. So please help me out by sharing this video with all your dumb buddies, or go back and find a video that doesn't blow and share that one instead, because a growing audience helps me out more than you know. And if you want to contact me directly, then fucking do it. I gave you my email every damn day. 7 days a week, I give you my email address right here on Dougalo Nation. DougaloNation@gmail.com. It's so easy, even you can do it. But that's it for tonight. I am hella shitbag tired, so it is time. It's windy outside, so it sounds like people are just hitting the walls at random. But that's the wind, I hope. It is time for me to get some winks. I used to do this to my nephew when he was a toddler, and he used to laugh his ass off. I used to go, now he's a grown man, fucking burnout pothead, last I heard, but he don't call, so I really don't know anything about him. Not a damn thing. But on that sad note, you guys keep it classy and keep it trashy. That's a new catchphrase. I'm going to coin that, so don't take it, bitch. Stay trashy. You guys, stay trashy, but keep it classy. It is now time to piss on this fire. Get your ass back in the tent. Curl up in that sleeping bag. Because for tonight, we got to pack it up. But don't worry, because I will be back with you. What is on my eye? A weird shadow. Don't worry, because I will be back with you again, as always, tomorrow morning, bright and on the fresh. That's right, 7 a.m. Eastern. There's a new one coming out on the daily, 24/7. Just kidding. 7 days a week, 365. We'll survive with 365 a year. That was kind of like, what if I could do like a video every day? That'd be kind of badass. Then I had this thought. My life in general is kind of unique, I think, compared to some. So why not? Yeah, and then it kind of evolved into this whole like, I could do that. I'm like the perfect guy for that job. So I tried it, and we're like, what, 50 days in now or some shit? And here we are. Dougalo Nation went daily.
That's weird.
It started out as a freaking bookstore in a garage, and now it's like a mega store. All right, guys, I gotta go. Eat shit.